I'm powered by Love TV here with our Soulmate Soul Scopes. We have December 1st to the 15th at the Energies. We are doing Leo Decan 2, whose birthdays are from August 3rd to August 12th. As you can see, roll 7, scene 26, take 1 with me. Action.
Hi, welcome in all my lovely friends, and thank you for tuning in. I am powered by Love TV. I am me, and welcome to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very, very first time. This is Crooked Camera. Just gonna call it out because I know you're like, what? Why is the table like wobbly? It's not you, it's us. So welcome in all my beautiful humans for tuning in for the very first time. See, that's why Josh is on camera. You saw it on the roll, right? It says Josh on camera, right? I'm just saying. So anyway, I want to welcome you guys in. This is a channeled reading. So this is from your Akashic Records, your soul books. And so we are the home. I am powered by love. It's the home of transformational living. We're taking you from the 3D in love and light through the healing and the shifting of the things that are keeping you from the life that you want to live. I mean, we've got to move past the place of fear, self-doubt, self-sabotage, limitations in order to get us there. And this is going to be for Leo Decantus. And along with this reading, there's going to be a year review. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then ring that notification bell because these are dropped bi-weekly for all the friends that are coming in new. And the second half of this month, we're going to be doing the predictions of 2021 plus the end of the year energy readings. Now, we are in the precipice and the movement of eclipse energy. We just rolled off of, actually, we're still in the vibration of the lunar eclipse that we just had. And we'll be rolling into right at the mid-month, just in time for the next reading, your solar eclipse. And so we want to be moving forward energy. I want to stay in the alignment of that. And a lot of you Leos are struggling with the letting go of the 3D. And that has been the undercurrent all year long. So I'm not going to go into the details because they're saying to tell you that if you want to know whether we are accurate or not, you can go back through our playlist as we started these in July. Right at the height of an eclipse season. So what you're going to see is the accurate trajectory of everything that you've already lived. So they told me not to recap a big deal with you because here's what. You are literally in the same exact space that you were just 6 months ago when the eclipses started in June. So you are still battling with your self-identity, not just in love and relationships, but just in life in general. Now, you've been catching glimpses of what your heart truly yearns for, yet you don't believe that it may be necessary to move into this space because life has been dressed exactly how you always thought it would look. And here's what you've achieved. You own a home. You have a nice car. Do you have a status quo job? You have a nice marriage. Oh, they're making me rescind that word. You are married, or you are dating, or you are providing for your life handsomely as exactly the Matrix subscribed. And yet there is something missing. You do not have genuine peace. You do not have genuine joy. And although the illusion of doing well and being blessed fits you well, there is an undercurrent disturbing the flow and is about to erupt into a tsunami. And this tsunami is going to overtake the Rockefeller picture. Now, I'm an old school gal. So when I was growing up, the Rockefellers was everything that everybody talked about. And there were images when I was growing up in the 60s. I've been doing these types of readings for a really long time. And the images of the best life you could ever have were family portraits by the Rockefellers. And they're saying to tell you that they are getting ready to tear down the Tower of Facade. And if you don't come to the realization of your actualization as your authentic self, they are going to expose you for the fraud that you are. Let's go to the cards. I'm going to be reading from the Moonology deck. I'm also going to be reading from, I know you weren't expecting to hear that. I'm also going to be reading from the Psychic Oracle deck. I'm also going to be reading from the Sacred Power deck. So let's begin with the cards because the reading just already happened. So in order for you to get out of the way of a tsunami, you must listen to the meteorologist who's giving you the message that a tsunami is on the way. The second thing you must do is take all the things that you'd like to take with you on the journey as you flee from the tsunami. Oh, by the way, I'm from the South. I lived in Hurricane Alley almost all my life. And when they say there is a Category 2 hurricane, you get the fuck out of Dodge. And those who don't live with the catastrophics. Now, as a resident of New Orleans, this means you leave before there are events such as Katrina, because I heard very clearly, move. So I escaped Katrina because I listened. I was forewarned. And in no time when an eye rolled up on the South, because I lived in the South for a very long time, was I ever, or had I ever suffered catastrophic loss. So now, when they are saying they are going to expose you for the fraud that you are, you know very well that the life that you are living is not one that you are even happy with. You have a relationship that lacks intimacy, affection, appreciation, respect, adornment, intimacy, connectivity, and engagement. But yet, you post the best pictures on Facebook and Instagram and are liked by all. You know that your credit is bad, your bills are due, you're scrambling always to try to make ends meet, and you always seem to pull it right out at the nth hour. But you're always not quite exactly where you need to be, and all of your credit is so extremely stretched that you're still trying to figure out how you're going to pay off this. And you've got big, fancy cars and all the best titles. There we go. But it doesn't bring you peace. It doesn't bring you joy, and you do not love your life, you almost feel trapped by it because you want a different version. You want to be able to enjoy what you have, and it's almost humiliating and sometimes degrading to say, I wish I had something different. And you look around and you want to have pride in it, and you want to feel like you've accomplished and achieved, but you know that you're living a lie. And the 3D illusion is already fallen away, which is why you're experiencing such a discomfort in the life that you have, and you want a different version. You want a relationship that is dripping and oozing in the deepest connectivity of, you know, this person, he or she's deepest truth, and they know yours. There's so much affection, and there's so much hand holding and stroking and loving, and there's appreciation. There's mutual respect and conversations about all the things that you really want to do together instead of just quiet roommates living in the same address. You want a life that feels like adventurous every time you get out of bed, but yet you don't need to travel anywhere in order to feel the adventure and the discovery of the newness of the day. Because everything that you're about to discover in your day is about to bring new awarenesses, heightened joy, and elated peace. This is the kind of life that you can wake up to every morning and you can say, I feel fulfilled. I feel satisfaction. I feel deep connection to everything that is in my life because it comes from a place of authentic truth, even my relationship. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Well, we know that that's coming because they just said it was. Do not let your pride get in the way. They just said that too. You will need to balance this all out with the spiritual practice. And the key to moving this forward is addressing your fears, your shame, your guilt, and actually let all of the facade go. And there's nothing wrong with abundance, honey, because universal law is the truth. It's the fact that none of this still gives you peace, love, and happiness. They already said there was going to be a loss. You are going to have to come to terms with the true expression of who you are so that you can have it all, because there's so much more awaiting you. And you are trying so hard to be this other new version and what it should look like, but yet it doesn't feel. The resonance of it isn't there. And so you can run from thing to thing, vacation to vacation, to new rings, to new Michael Kors, to everything, and nothing is ever going to fill this void. And they are going to show you that you need to fill it. I'm so sorry to have to tell you this because it is coming. Now, if you get out of the way of your pride and step into this, trusting that who you are is good enough. That's confidence. I am good enough. I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not in order to be appreciated. I should be appreciated because I am worthy. Then you will see the movement, and they're going to give you some choices, because remember when I said hurricanes come, you get to pick and choose, if you listen to the meteorologist, what you are going to take with you. You don't have to drag the past forward. Actually, you can acquire a whole new set of abundant things. It doesn't mean that you're going to lose your house, your car, your husband, your kids, but you will lose the the sense of this false identity that you are hiding behind, because it is indeed an illusion. And you want deeper, more passionate connections to life. And actually, you want to be able to express yourself in the life that you have, but you are trapped by what everyone expects you to be, and what everyone expects you to do, and what everyone expects you to say, and you are tired of being in prison, and they want you to choose wisely. And when you move in confidence, you will move and create a firm foundation for the future of the life that you really want to say, this is what I did. This is who I am. And they're also saying that financial changes through these choices will occur. But they already said that the tsunami is coming. So, now we're going to see what the soul sacred power is. You got the animal kingdom. And this is about grounding and listening to the power and the truth. You know, the thing about animals that I love the most is that a bear is a bear and an owl is an owl, and they're never trying to be one another. They act on instinct, meaning they listen to the soul of who they are, and they are as they are. A tree cannot be a flower. But see, humans, we have the choice to change or choose. And we can dye our hair red, and we can put on green contacts, and we can get liposuction and cosmetic surgery. Not a bear, not an eagle, and not a fox. There are intrinsic characteristics about how they live in nature that makes them beautiful, majestic, powerful, inspirational, and spirit guides. And I want you to look really good at this picture. And they are saying that you are both deer, owl, and wolf. So I want you to resonate with this picture, because those innate animal characteristics is your soul power. And I'm Demi, and I am powered by love. And I want you to subscribe, like, share. I want you to also reach out down in our descriptions, deep down, connect with us on social media. I want you to also see that there is a reading, an exclusive YouTube offer, but most importantly, I want you to stay tuned about how you can move through this right now. And if you like a further and deeper reading, that YouTube exclusive offer is available to you, or you could simply just sign up for a chance to win a free reading. But this is happening, and this new energy is coming. So I am going to encourage you here to choose wisely, because I've seen this happen to multiple people. The illusion of their lives just ripped right out from in front of them. And these things can be hard to recover from. And then you also have to find yourself in the midst of trying to rebuild your life. And nobody wants that, and least of all of me. So I want to thank you for tuning in. And I will see you next time right here on I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, signing out.